Waiting on my motherfucking tacos. Fucking hungry as shit. Gotta use the motherfucking pisser. The fuck was that, dog? Motherfuckers. Good way to start a live, right? Ooh, tacos are here. Let's go. My personal doorbell going off. Ay, things have been fucking crazy. Motherfucking tacos. Who doesn't love fucking tacos? Come on now. First fucking time eating all fucking day. Whew. All right, let me set this back up the right way. Carrying this bitch around while I try to get everything fucking done. But don't mind me. But let's be real, who doesn't like some motherfucking tacos from an authentic Mexican restaurant? Motherfuckers always are the best. Why y'all being so shy tonight? Coming in here, not saying shit. Fucking amazing. So what's up? What's everybody doing on this fucking Friday night? I'm eating for the first time. Some motherfucking tacos at 10 o'clock at night. How the fuck are y'all doing tonight? Anybody else eating some motherfucking tacos? I fucking needed this. And then depending on what's going on, might take you with me over to the fucking kava bar. We'll see how this goes though. My main priority is getting some motherfucking food. Whew. So what is up? How you doing? Are we gonna be talkative tonight? Are we gonna chat? Or are we just gonna stare at me? Oh, quiet tonight. It ain't normally this motherfucking quiet. This might only be an hour-long session if it keeps up like this. So what's up? How's everybody fucking Friday night going? Hope you guys are doing fucking awesome. I know I'm doing fucking awesome. Got tacos and chips and salsa. Can't ever beat that shit. What's up? Chats are open. Let's chat. What's up? Y'all are killing me right now. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever had a live show dead. Where the day ones at? Where are the trolls at? Oh, you motherfuckers out partying or some shit. That's why ain't nobody joining. And when you do join, you don't chat. Crazy. Yeah, it is what it is. What is up? Don't mind me. Just having some chips and salsa with some motherfucking tacos. First time eating today. Fucking authentic ass taco sounded fucking amazing. So that's what we're doing. How's everybody's Friday night going? What you all getting into? This is crazy. fuck is everybody at? Or is me eating just too much for people to fucking chat? Huh? Crazy motherfucker. What's up? Nobody wants to talk. Everybody wants to come in and just watch. No talking. Is that what we're doing tonight? We can't even get no motherfucking trolls in this bitch. Y'all are killing me. Killing me tonight. I mean, fuck it. At this rate, we're probably going to go for like an hour. 11 o'clock. Y'all guys are not very chatty tonight. Not at all. You guys, like, shy? What's up? What's going on? I see you coming and going. I don't see nobody in the chats. Oh, what is up, Katie? I don't know why my chats aren't popping up. That's a problem. I can't fucking see anything. I have to look up on my other fucking phone to fucking see any of these chats. Yeah, Katie, I guess so. Because I have to look at my other phone to even see the chats. I haven't even been able to see them on this phone the entire time. I don't know what's going on. Like, this isn't making any sense right now. I don't know what's going on with fucking YouTube. I have the chats on, clearly. And, I don't know what's going on, but I'm doing pretty good. Katie, how are you doing tonight? What time is it over there in Hong Kong? I mean, I can relate to that to some degree. Pardon me. I mean, first time eating today. I had to fucking eat something. And I still had to get on the live when I said at 10 o'clock. So kind of have to multitask here for a second. But bear with me. I wish my fucking phone would actually show the chats. I have to look down here. Damn. So you're 12 hours ahead of us then. Or behind. For sure. I don't know what just happened, but I do finally have the chats up here on my actual screen. I don't know why it's so quiet. Motherfuckers are just weird tonight. Usually it's pretty lively, but I don't know what the hell's going on. But I got the chats fixed. YouTube had a moment there. But now I can see everything on my main screen. Very. Which is weird because it's not normally like this. I don't know why everybody's fucking hiding in their shells tonight. But tell me, Katie, do you create content yourself? Or do you just like to watch on YouTube? Anything and everything. Like, I mean, I'm an open fucking book. I'll talk about anything anybody wants to fucking talk about. The whole purpose of these lives is just to engage with the audience. Through my videos, through my shorts, you can't really get to know me as a person. I can't really get to know you guys as people. So that's what these lives are really about, is to be able to connect at a deeper level past just the content, past just the content itself. So, if you got anything on your mind, let's talk. Doesn't matter what it is. And again, I apologize. First time fucking eating today, I had to eat something. So I got some motherfucking tacos. And then depending on how this goes, might take you guys with me up to the Kava bar. If the other people are going to be going up there, take you guys with me on a ride up there. Introduce you to some of these other people that I hang out with. But yeah, where to vacation? I think the Greek islands would be fun. And beautiful. Have you looked into much of that? And hopefully you can't hear too much of my chewing. I don't want to gross people out or anything like that either. But yeah, honestly, I would check out the Greek islands. Fucking island hop for a weekend or something like that, or for like 5 days. Dubai would be cool. So would Rome, honestly. That's a hard decision. I think Dubai would be my top choice if I were to choose between Rome and Dubai. What do you do for a living, Katie? And for anybody else that's been joining, welcome. Feel free to engage in the chat. Talk about anything, everything's completely uncensored. I even tolerate some of the trolling stuff still. But yeah. Why is Dubai scary for a girl? What's going on over in Dubai that makes it scary? I'm not much in the news, so I don't really know what the fuck's going on, to be honest with you. Uni student? Fuck yeah. What are you studying? I graduated from college about 2 or 3 years ago. Business management degree, but that hasn't done a shit for me. I learned nothing. I learned most of what I've learned by actually sitting here and doing the shit with social media and things of that nature. That's a good field, especially for like life in general, learning how to like understand people better. Have you ever read The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene? It's a very eye-opening book for sure. I mean, there is some controversy on it, but what isn't fucking controversial nowadays? Highly recommend it, especially if you're getting into psychology. It's kind of more on the lines of like dark psychology in a sense, but it's a way that if you learn it, then you don't allow other people to use it upon you. So it all depends on the person. I wouldn't recommend it for fucking like everybody, especially like a, what are they called? Like a narcissist type of personality. What's up, Vince? Yeah, it's been a crazy ass day. So This is my first time eating. It's fucking 10 o'clock at night or 10:21 at night. It's my first time actually being able to eat. And I mean, it's not the best option. There's not a lot open. Didn't have time to cook before jumping on the live, so I ended up getting some tacos. But yes, Katie, definitely recommend the 48 Laws of Power. Along with The Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill is another great book. And usually I wouldn't be eating on a live, but I didn't really have a choice. If I was going to make this by 10 and still eat at the same time, I mean, I didn't really have any options. Today's been a crazy ass day. But I will get back to you, Vince, on Discord. I haven't had a chance to do it yet, but I will get back to you. Yeah, I think you'll like it, Katie. Highly recommend the 48 Laws of Power and The Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill. If I were to read any two fucking books in my entire life and I could only choose two, those two would be the ones. And what was I going to say? No, he uses real world examples from like history and stuff to be able to give you examples of like the different methods that he's teaching you about. So I also like that part as well. Better than just saying, hey, this is how it is, this is what it is, blah, 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 blah. They actually show you real world examples where this stuff has actually worked or played out, or a way for you to actually like visualize it better. But fuck yeah, Vince. Have you started to create your first video yet, Vince? I read a little bit of what you said. I was able to preview it in Discord, and my recommendation is we all have busy lives, but you got to find the time. And I'll be honest with you. Me and Shane have batch created skits and stuff of that nature within like an hour or two. So if you can find an hour or two of time, even just in a week, you should be able to easily create plenty of content to be pushing out at least one per day. This is what I do, Katie. I mean, social media, content creation. I also run another channel called testinglimits.com. I work with some other content creators helping run some different fan accounts. My job is pretty much social media, to sum it up. And entrepreneurship. I've done pretty well in the cryptocurrency space as an investor. So, but that's more of like a little side thing. It's not really a job, but I've been free from a 9-to-5 for about 2 years now. I can't do the 9-to-5. I just can't. I'm not built for it. I don't want to make somebody else's dream work. I'd rather make my own work. So yeah, I don't make any money through my own social media yet, but through cryptocurrency, working with other fan accounts on other social media people, that's where I get my main income from. And right now, it's enough to get by. It's enough to do what I need to do and not have to work a 9-to-5. But I do want to be able to monetize my own channel. I finally hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, but now I got to get the public watch hours in order to unlock super chat and monetization, things of that nature. But yeah. So if you haven't yet, Katie, I would appreciate you subbing, liking, and hitting that bell for me. Every subscriber helps. I appreciate all of my fans, all of my subscribers, and I love you guys all equally. Because without you guys, I would not be able to do what I'm doing right now. So I do owe you guys a lot. A big thank you and more. This shit ain't easy. Takes a lot of time, but I love it. I couldn't see myself doing anything else. Thank you, Katie. I really do appreciate that, for real. I do plan on doing these lives more often, Mondays and Fridays. Then periodically throughout the week, there'll be random ones. So if you want to know when the random ones are happening, that's why it's good to hit that bell, so that way YouTube will notify you. I do have all my past. No, it's not normally this quiet, but I just started doing these again too. But if you go to my account, you can see all my past lives. You can see the chat. There has been some crazy ass ones. But yeah, usually the chat's more lively, but I got to build that back up again. It just takes time. And me being more persistent. But yeah, if you go check out some of the other lives, you'll see that the chat was a lot more lively. Tomorrow, I'm actually bringing back Shane. If you're familiar with him, if you've seen the other lives with me and my half white, half black friend, as some people in the chat call him, we're doing a special one tomorrow together. We're going to kind of take you guys on the journey of content creation in the process. So we'll both be streaming live and trying to create our content at the same time. So you guys will get a little behind the scenes inside look of how we work, how we process things, how we, create. So it should be a very interesting one. But my normal ones are usually me connecting with my audience, trying to get to know people, trying to help you guys get to know me better as a person. So yeah, I mean, if you have any questions about me, feel free to ask. I'm going to answer them the best I can. I'm going to open fucking book. I ain't got shit to hide. And if I don't have an answer, I'll tell you I don't have an answer. But tomorrow should be a good one too. When Shane comes in, everybody seems to love my dude Shane. But it was getting a little out of hand a couple months ago. From a place called El Vaquero, here in my local area. I'm from Toledo, Ohio. And I promise I'm almost done eating, so you guys ain't got to sit here and fucking watch me fucking eat. A couple months ago, people were getting a little bit too comfortable. Just the trolls and some of the crazy shit they would say. I'll be completely transparent and honest. There was some times where they did get to me. And like, that shit pissed me off. It's just crazy how negative and dumb people can fucking be. Huh. A lot. Give me a second to think about it. Basically, a lot of people thought, or were trying to say, that I still lived in mommy and daddy's basement, that I'm a jobless loser, that, the list goes on. People arguing on deeper topics, like with women's reproductive rights, or like just like things. I have my own perspective, okay? I have my own perspective on like the woman that I would want in my life, and some people just didn't seem to take too kindly to that. Motherfuckers losing their fucking shit over something that's my personal preference. But on the same token, she's sitting there trying to get me to go up to Canada with her to bang her. Make that make sense. But I personally believe that if a couple have a child together, that it should be up to the couple what they're going to do. And there was a girl in here who was very on the feminist side saying, no, it's my body, my rights, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get that part. I can respect that part to a degree. But you guys as a couple made the decision to have a child together. He did and she did. So like in that fact, I do believe that the man should have some say in it equally. They both did the act in order to create the new life. They should both have a say in what's going to happen and find a way to agree upon the right outcome. She did not like that. Telling me that if I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do, blah, 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 fuck the man. And then in the same sentence, she's saying that they should talk. So on one end, she's saying that she's going to do what she wants anyway, and that the man has no say. Then in the same sentence, she would say that she would talk to the man. So which is it? You can't have both. It's either he has no say or you talk to him. Because if he has no say, then what's the point of talking to him? Like, what the fuck? Come on now, like that makes zero fucking sense. And then she wouldn't admit that she was contradicting herself. Yeah, people are fucking insane. So like at this point, I do have completely uncensored talk still. I got a mouth of my own, you know, fuck it. But I'm not going to sit here and deal with the dumbass trolls and the drama and the negativity, because that takes an effect on the creator. Like I'm putting a lot of time and effort into creating my content, spending my time here with you guys. Like I don't want it to be so goddamn negative. And I feel like it repels the people that are here for real connection, for real conversation, because they don't want to be involved in all of this negativity and fighting. So I took a break and now I'm back, but under different rules. I can take jokes, don't get me wrong. What I can't take is the disrespect and the trolling disguised as a joke. That is very true. I have never heard that saying before, though. That's a new one for me. But it is true. You can't change people. Only they can change themselves. And it's kind of a losing battle if you're going to fucking try to wrestle with them to try to change their mind. Even if it has sound logic behind it, it doesn't matter. Some people are just fucking delusional. And don't get me wrong. Being delusional, especially when it comes to what you want in life and to your goals, if you're delusional to everybody else, then I think you got the right goal in mind. As long as you know you can do it and you wholeheartedly believe that you can do it, you take the right actions and the steps to do it, it will fucking happen. So fuck what people think. If you think you can do it, you know you can do it, well, I believe in you too. No, it is not. We had lost that a long time ago. But I believe we should all be delusional about our life and our goals to some extent, because our minds create our reality. If you're always thinking in lack, then you're always going to lack things. If you think in abundance, then things will come abundantly. It may not always be on your time, whether you believe in God, the universe, or whatever your belief system is. It may not happen when you want it or how you want it, but it will happen. Thank you. I'm glad that we have a like-minded individual in this chat. I fuck with you. Because I know I'm delusional. But that's okay. To me, it's not about the money. It's about the freedom that money brings. Money is a tool for freedom. It's not the goal. Freedom is the goal. Money is a tool. I'm about to be 30 next month, and I'll say this live. I will be a multimillionaire by the age of 32. How? Social media. And then I'm going to take care of my parents like I want to. I'm going to take care of my nieces, my sister, my family, my community, the ones that need help. Because with the money, I can do a lot more. I can help a lot more people, because then my cup is full. Now I can pour it into other people. That's really the whole goal. If the universe is going to give anybody money, they need to give it to me. And I know that sounds kind of egotistical or weird coming off, but the reason being is because I have a big heart. I care about people, especially the ones that are close to me. And I'm willing to go to the ends fucking earth in order to make sure that the people I fuck with in my community are doing well. But yeah, at least the trolls aren't here yet. We got time still, so just a forewarning, we still might get them. It always seems to happen at least once a week. But yeah, money is a necessary evil, and people just don't seem to understand that. They think I'm just some, I don't know, like just some money-hungry prick, and that's not really what it comes down to. The money is what gives you the ability to be free, to be able to help the people that you care about and help the people that are actually in need. And that's, I feel like, what is wrong with society sometimes, is that when people get a lot of money, they stop caring about other people. They stop respecting other people. I will never let that shit change me. And if I'm going to let it change me, it's going to be into a better person. Like, I'm getting a little personal here, but what I really worry about is my nieces. I have 3 of them, and I think I'm about to have 4. My sister's pregnant again, but she's not in the best situation. And these girls are not growing up in a very good environment. Yes, hard times help create good character development. I get that. But my heart goes out to these girls. I want to be able to help. See, it almost makes me want to tear up a little bit. I want to be able to help provide them with a sustainable future, to allow them to chase their dreams as I did. I want to be able to change my family name. Fuck. Sorry. There's a lot going on with them that I cannot talk about on here. That is a little bit too personal, but it's not good. Let me just say that. It's really not good. The father's a piece of fucking shit. He's never going to be able to actually provide for his family as he should. And my sister feels like since she has kids, like she won't be able to find anybody else, so she's kind of stuck. That, and I feel like she was groomed from a young age by him. He's like fucking 12 years older than her. She was like 15. He was 20 something when they met. It's a disaster. So that's why I'm doing this. It's not all about me. It's about those girls, man. And my mother. And my father. You know, I want to be able to retire them and give them a life worth living. It's just hard for me to talk about. Like this shit, it strikes a chord. But for me, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm working 80, 90 hours a week, trying to create as much content as I can, trying to inspire other people, trying to do these lives and deal with people's bullshit and put myself out here. Because believe it or not, 3 years ago, you couldn't even get me in front of a camera. Now look what I'm doing. Yes, I want to have a financially free life too. I want to be able to do what I want when I want without harming other people, but that's not really the goal. The goal is to provide and to set something up so that way my nieces can pursue whatever they want in the future and they have something to rely on, something to, you know, if they're not making any money, they'll have a trust set up so that way they're able to live while they're working on their dreams. Nobody else is going to be able to provide that to them. I feel like I am the last hope for those girls. And that's why, no matter what, I'm not going to give up. Because it's only a matter of time. It's not if it'll happen. It's only a when. And they will be taken care of. So for me, that's why I do what I do. That is my reason, my purpose. That is why I'm here in general, in life, I feel. But yes, it is. Especially when you're not coming from much. It's hard. But whatever is hard is worth it in the end. Because that means not everybody else is doing it. It means there's not a saturated market with it. And I'm also going to build a lot of character development over the time of doing this. So that's, long story short, that's my why. That's why I'm here right now on this live, trying to eat and do everything I can. Because it's all for those girls. I want them to be able to live a life that they were meant to live. Not have to suffer their entire life, not have to struggle their entire lives. Same thing for my parents. I also want to be able to help my community. There's so many different abandoned buildings throughout the fucking Toledo area. Like, my thought process is, if I could buy those buildings, hire somebody to live in it, and create like sectioned rooms out of it to help the homeless in the wintertime, a free place for them to go so they're not dying in the fucking cold. It's another one of my goals here, at least in my community. So that's why I say it's not about me. Don't get me wrong. I'm also going to enjoy and love that freedom. Like, I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. But there is so much more that I want to do that it's not going to happen right now. But it will. I know it will. Even if I sound fucking crazy. Sorry, it's a hard topic. You nailed it, Katie. They do. They do. That's why I know a couple of years from now I'm going to look at days like today and be like, damn, you did it. Sorry. There's not a lot that I actually tear up about, but this is just one of those things that has a very soft spot in my heart. And it is hard to talk about, but I also don't believe the bullshit that, real men don't cry. Get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit. We have emotions too, even as men. It's okay for men to express it. So depending on if the people that I'm supposed to be going with hit me up or not, I don't know what's going on, but it's called the Kava Culture Bar here in the Toledo area. We usually go there, hang out, shoot some pool, play some board games, just connect with each other a little bit more. So I might be going there tonight, and I might actually bring you guys along with me for the ride. I'll just pack all my camera stuff up, or my phone and the tripod and the mic, take you guys on the drive, and then have you guys hang out with us for a little bit. But it really all depends. I'm not sure what's going on right now. I haven't heard anything yet, so we'll see. But how about you, Katie? What do you want to do when you get your psychology degree at uni? What's your goal? Do you want to work like in therapy or like a counselor or something of that nature, or what's your end goal after uni? That I can relate to. I mean, that's pretty much what I was just saying, a little bit ago. But I mean, honestly, a lot of people might be able to benefit from you just talking, going live, using social media as your platform, and teaching what you've learned at uni about psychology. A lot of people could learn, a lot about themselves, about other people, how to prevent stuff from happening. What's up, Heather? I'm not sure what all the emojis mean, to be honest with you, but thanks for joining. Oh, trust me, I know that. I know it's easier said than done, but hey, like I was saying earlier, if you can be delusional enough to know that you can fucking do it, you can fucking do anything you put your mind to, Katie. Anything. Even if other people don't get it, fuck them. That's on them. You know what you can do. You know what you will do. You know the impact that you will make on this earth. I mean, I know things are different. Hong Kong's, yeah. not too boring. You think I'm entertaining sitting here eating tacos and just talking? Probably not. But it depends on the person. If people are going to engage, like I don't think you're going to be too boring. I think you should give it a shot. You could start right now or after the live. You can make your first video just teaching what you've already learned, teaching what you already know. And I mean, I'm not trying to be like weird when I say this, but females usually have it easier on social media. A lot easier, a lot of the times. People connect with them better than they do males, it seems. So you do have an advantage when it comes to that. So I think you'd be doing good. Why not right now? And what do you mean no F, Heather? What the fuck are you talking about? No better time than the present, my friend. I'm not going to be hurt if you have to go off the live just to create some videos. Like, I support that shit. Create your shit. Do your shit. You fucking got this shit. We're all a mess. I'm a fucking mess. That's life. It'll never be perfect and easy. It's always going to be trials and tribulations. It's always going to be messy. There's going to be good times, bad times, but it's going to be a mess of good times and bad times. What's up, Victoria? But we're all a fucking mess. None of us are fucking perfect. But that's what people connect with. Authenticity. Even if you are a mess, people are going to be able to relate to you. Hey, maybe somebody else is going through something that you're going through right now that's making you a mess. And just them hearing you talk or talk about the subject or open up a little bit is actually going to help them. You don't know who you could help. And then maybe in return, you expressing that and kind of getting that out helps you. So now you guys both helped each other. It's okay to be a mess. I don't got it all figured out. I'm just living. Doing what I can and just keep taking action and doing what I got to do. And it's never perfect, but I'm learning. I'm doing, creating. You can do it too, Katie. You just have to believe in yourself. Who cares? You don't need your hair and makeup to be done to create a video. I have my fucking hair in a fucking thing right now. Ponytail type shit, and I don't know. I'm all over the place right now. Heather, I don't know what's up with your emojis and no F, and like, you got to give me some more context here. Heather, you're a mess. You a mess right now. You ain't making no damn sense. Or if you must have your hair and makeup done, do it. Then get out there and create the fucking shit. So you're the Victoria from a few months ago. Well, welcome back. And hopefully you're done trolling, because I'm not dealing with it personally anymore. I'm just blocking people who troll. I can deal with the shit talking, having a little bit of fun, jokes, things of that nature. I can be the butt end of jokes. I mean, I don't care. What I ain't gonna do is arguing back and forth in this dumb negative ass shit. I'm just not doing it. It repels the people that actually want to be here, and it repels the people that are here for like real conversation, real connection, and it's just not worth it. So yeah. Oh, now I see why people have mods. Because it gets stressful on the creator dealing with it all the fucking time. And then it also repels the people that want to be here for the real good reasons. So to me, it's not worth it just letting people talk all willy-nilly anymore. But I'm glad you've been doing good. Why are you using this account? Like, why'd you create it? Like, how many fucking YouTube accounts do you have? But yeah, Katie, I agree. Because I have no idea what the hell Heather is on right now. Just throwing up random shit in the chat. With no context. Ooh, excuse me. But what do you mean listening to these? Like my lives or just YouTube lives in general? Because I've recently been trying to get back on here. It's the same one, just different user ID. Oh, I guess I didn't notice that. Because I know the other one had an actual profile picture. This one doesn't. That's why I thought it was like a whole different account. Fuck, I needed that. I'm just sitting here talking. What's so interesting? I'm curious. Or is it just because you find me attractive? Like you've said a million fucking times. Is that the only reason why you're here? It's not because I'm interesting. It's because my body's interesting. Well, it's about damn time. Because the last time I tried to give you a different perspective, you want to fucking argue and contradict yourself to the ends of the earth. We don't got to go there. It ain't necessary. Your shirt is so orange like cream soda. It's actually pink. I don't know. That is weird. To you guys, or at least on the camera, it's like an orangish color. To me, it's like pink if you viewed it outside the camera lens. If you saw me in person, is what I mean. No shit, we're gonna go out to the balcony. Well, yeah, I mean, we can agree on that. It is a waste. That's why I said we ain't gonna get into it, because it's not. It is a waste of time. It ain't worth it. And I don't want to go back into the negative ass bullshit either. Like what? What topic would you like to hear? Possibly a different perspective. Because hey, I'm sure we can agree on a lot of things too. Oh, but gotta take you guys with me out to the balcony. It is nice outside. Just gotta grab my fucking shit, my light. Earthquake? No. Where did this earthquake happen? What are you talking about? In China? Or it says Hong Kong, so I thought it was saying Hong Kong, but it's not. But fuck yeah, Victoria, I'm glad to hear that. Gotta fill up my motherfucking water. Yeah, no, I don't really pay attention to like the news and shit. So I'm kind of out of the loop when it comes to most of like the news and things of that nature, to be honest with you. Like where at around the world. A lot of that's controlled anyway. The fucking governments be able to fuck with stuff, to be able to create things of that nature. They have the technology and the tools to be able to do that, unfortunately, which is kind of fucked up in its own sense. But all right, bear with me for 2 seconds here so I can fucking get all my shit together and go sit outside. And bring this light with me so you guys can actually see me when I get out there, because it's going to be dark. Oh, shit. But yeah, I haven't heard about none of that, to be honest. Shit. I barely have time to look at anything on social media, let alone to figure out what the news is trying to fucking sell us. I don't know if anybody's ever looked into something called the Y-Files. but they do an episode on psyops, which is practically or pretty much like psychological warfare to some degree. But a lot of what we're told is not true. It's just what they want you to believe. That, like, for example, cholesterol is bad. Not true. Eggs are bad. Red meat's bad. Not true. Not true. But they spin this narrative so people stay away from it. And most of the fucking sheep believe everything they fucking hear. Unfortunately, again. Oh. Bear with me, I'm still trying to get everything set up here. Ooh. All right. I think we're good. Should be able to see me fine. My light should be plenty. Agreed. The media, the government, it's all owned by fucking billionaires that are trying to push their own agendas. And that's not a goddamn conspiracy. This is stuff that can be looked up and fact-checked. They want us to be afraid. They want us to be divided. They want us fighting each other. Because if we all come together, they know how powerful we can be together. And they don't want that. It's all sorts of fucked up. But, yep, they want us to obey. And a lot of people obey. Fuck all that. I'm gonna do what I want. Speed limits are recommendations. Fuck the media. Fuck the big billionaires. Because those are the ones that actually run the world. Your president or prime minister or whatever are just like the low people on the fucking totem pole that are being played like a goddamn puppet. I mean, a lot of people think that's fucking crazy, but I mean, it's not hard to see. They hire the lobbyists to pass the different laws that only work in their favor, not for the people's favor. They do things that if it were any of us doing, we would be in jail. But they just get a little, oh, don't do that. Slap on the hand. Bad, bad. If it were you or I, we'd be sitting 10, 20 years in a goddamn prison cell, which is just completely fucked up. Yes, that is very true. It is very much, you know, the rich versus the poor. And it's just how our world works. And it's unfortunate, but what can we do about it? You know, that's why I want to get to where I want to get, because then I don't have to worry about all of this bullshit. You get to live a free, fulfilling life and not have to resort to fucking slave labor, making barely enough to get by for somebody else. Making their dreams come true while they can afford to pay you a fuck ton more, but they won't. And it is, if you can't beat them, join them. Doesn't mean you got to be like them, though. You can still do your own thing and go for it just for the freedom, not for the power. If you get the power, though, just don't use it for bad shit like the rest of them do. But yeah, I mean, that really is the only answer. If you can't beat them, you join them. And then you write your own narrative. You don't follow their bullshit. But I'm telling you, social media is the way. Now, I feel like a lot of my stuff gets forced to be like blacklisted per se, because I don't want some of the things I'm saying to be put out there to the public. But I'm not going to stop speaking how I want to speak. I'm not going to stop trying to inform other people. If I sound crazy to other people, well, fuck it. There's going to be a few people that understand what I'm saying and agree. And maybe eventually the other fucking sheep will wake up too. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much else I can do. I can try to speak with the message, the word, and see who aligns with it, but I can't force anybody to change their ways. I can't force anybody to be delusional enough to believe in themselves and their own power. They have to figure that out themselves. Once they do, things will change. But yeah. A lot of people, yes. I understand that we sometimes have to do things for the greater good that might not be considered good in the moment, but the reason why somebody is doing it is a good reason and for a better future. But that's far and few in between. Just kind of like it's the nature of the game, unfortunately. Because at the same time, if you're too open, too nice, and too caring, people will walk all over you in this life. You have to be able to find that equilibrium, that good balance. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it does seem like people are just inherently bad, evil. But not everybody. You know, I feel like there has to be a good to balance out the evil. So like, everything in life is balanced. That's also why I believe that even if you do a lot for somebody and end up fucking you over in the end, that never goes unnoticed by God, the universe, whatever your belief system is. And everything you put into that person, if you did it from like the bottom of your heart, actually trying to help somebody, it will come back to you one way or another. So it's never a waste. You know, I'm not saying let people walk all over you either, but we should be able to do stuff for people without expecting anything in return. No, they're not, unfortunately. A lot of people are, I hate to say it, but for like a lack of terminology, they're just fucking retarded sheep. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Or they're just very selfish. And they get to a certain point in their life and they get all this money and then they start doing evil shit with it instead of trying to create a better world for everybody. I don't know. But I feel like, yeah, when it comes to like the logical aspect of things, like you were saying earlier, common sense is not common. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So where are you from, Katie? Are you from Hong Kong, China? I just noticed that your the second part of your username says Hong Kong, so I just wasn't sure. That is also very true. Oh shit. Where are you studying at? But yeah, people just want the answers. They just want the easy way. Oh shit, so you're here in the States then. That's what's up. I've never been in New York. Well, I take that back. I've been to New York, but like Buffalo, New York, not New York, New York. I do want to go and see how it is one time, but the way they run shit over there is fucking crazy too. I mean, that's cool. At least you get to kind of experience? Is this your first time here in the United States? Yeah, that's what I heard. Just like San Francisco and other parts of California, it's pretty dirty, disgusting. But I've been to San Francisco and I've been to Los Angeles, and it's not that clean either. Ah. Is this gonna be your first year, or have you already been studying over in New York and then you just went home and then you're gonna go back? Okay. How was your experience here in America? What are the big noticeable differences, at least for you, between like where you're at in China and then here in in New York? I mean, culturally speaking, I know the cultures are completely different, but I don't know. I think it's interesting to pick somebody else's mind who's kind of been on both sides of the fence. Yeah, I've heard that the China school system is it's pretty fucking strict. They don't play around over there. And is China a dictatorship, or is it communist, or like how does it work over there? Do you have like a president or like a ruler, like I don't know. I'm not really familiar with how other stuff works everywhere else. Communist. So is it just like one leader, or do they have like different parties? Like here in the United States, how there's Republican and Democrat? Or is it just all one conglomerate? Like it's just communist and there's like one person running it all? We have a president. Oh, so you guys do have a president. That's interesting. I didn't know that. And then what's the CCP? I've never heard of that. Or the China Communist Party? I'm just guessing here. And I thought they had your like internet access and stuff like more restricted there. Chinese Communist Party. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Huh. So it's just like one group. There's no like Republican and Democrat and like people fighting about the politics and stuff like that. And like, do you guys have the option to vote? Or is that not how that works? I'm sorry, I might sound ignorant here. Just the CCP. Huh. That is interesting. But yeah, I heard that things are a lot stricter. It's different than the US. Yeah, that's a lot different. Although I feel like we're also a communist disguised as a fucking democracy, in my opinion. I feel like our votes don't actually matter. Okay, I'll stop asking questions, and I don't want to. Anyway, that is cool though. Shit, I guess I don't even know about my own fucking country. That's crazy. I literally thought we were like a democracy, a democratic republic. Ah, yeah, I didn't. Shows how much I know about politics. Shows how much I pay attention to that shit. So when you came over to study, was that the first time you've ever been to the States before? Or have you been here like a couple times like throughout childhood or something? That I can agree upon. It really is. Doesn't matter what the fucking government is. It's all a bunch of bullshit. That's why I don't vote. Because I know my vote does not matter. Well, that's what's up. I hope you had a good time, even though New York is pretty dirty. I hope you still enjoyed yourself while you were here, and hope you're looking forward to coming back. But yeah, I mean, if you can't beat them, join them. But doesn't mean you got to be like them. And I feel like that's the only way to really make a change. I feel like a lot of people get into the trap of once they get there, they completely change who they are, and they start to be this evil, egotistical prick. I don't know. Yeah? Have you worked at all in China? Like, have you maybe worked in a restaurant or anything of that nature before? Or are you just going to school to be able to get your first job? And how much longer do you have in school? Like 4 years, or is it like an 8-year thing? Hey, I mean, that's something. I think the economy might be better over there than it is here. Or I could be wrong on that too. I'm not really sure about the economical situation over where you're at, but 3 more years minimum. It'll go by like that. How long is the flight from like New York to China? And how is it flying over the ocean? Like, I don't know if I'd want to do that. Like, that's just, I don't know. I just recently got over my fear of flying when I went to San Francisco last September. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to fly over the ocean. 11 hours? Fuck. Is it like a straight shot, or is there like layovers and shit? What's up, Simus? I don't know how to pronounce that. Samas? Shit. How's it going, my friend? But why come all the way over here, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, man, fuck all that. It's half a day flying. But what made you want to come to New York to go to school over like going to school over in China? I don't think I've ever met anybody that's from basically the other side of the world coming over here. What's up, Felix? How you doing tonight, man? Really? That is interesting. I never knew that. I always thought like China and other, like, I think of like England, like Oxford area, like they had better universities than what we had. But I guess not. And I wonder why that is. I wonder why the American degree is more like respected. Do a lot of people in China actually come here just to go to school? Is it like a more common thing than what I know, I guess? Shit, Felix, I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling here with you guys. It's kind of the last thing I got to do for today was doing my Friday Night Live. Then I'm going to relax, do it all again tomorrow. That is crazy. I have never heard that shit. And then how do you discern between which one's a fake university and which one's not? That is the first time I've ever heard that. That is actually extremely interesting. And when you say sell, you mean like you don't even have to go to school, you just go and you just buy the degree type shit? Is that what you mean? Or is it just like a fucking completely faulty school system where they still make you go through everything, but it doesn't count for anything? Because that's interesting. I have never heard that about over there. Well, fuck, you learn something new every day. That's crazy. What the fuck? I'm mind blown. That I'm not sure where the flag's from there, Felix. It's not Nigerian, is it? But that's crazy. You could just buy a fucking degree. I mean, I get why you're coming here now. You're actually learning something and going to put that degree to good use. Usually, I'm not really a fan of like colleges in general. I believe if you're not getting into somewhere in the medical or even the psychological field or being a lawyer, then, you know, school is pretty much just worthless. You can learn a lot more in the real world, and, you know, you can do a lot more by the people that you know and surround yourself with. But in your case, with the psychological thing, I mean, it's definitely good to get a degree with that field. Sorry, I just can't speak for a second here. But you want to put your country name in there? I'm not good with the flags and stuff like that. You know, maybe one day I will be. I want to be more cultural. That's why I want to visit other parts of the world and stuff, is to be able to understand other cultures more. I've always found the way that different societies do things is interesting. You know, like the cultures in India, the cultures in China compared to the United States. Everything is just two different worlds almost. But yeah, see, I'm not sure where he's from either. I've never seen that flag. When I saw that it's mostly green, I thought about Nigeria, but I think Nigeria is also a different color, but I could be wrong. That might be Nigeria. Like over in China, isn't it like where you don't want to wear your shoes in the house? Like you have like, you take them off at the door, then you have like a special set of like house shoes or slippers that you wear for the house. And it's considered like extremely disrespectful to, you know, wear your shoes in somebody's home. I don't know. I mean, is there anything? I mean, that is interesting. I mean, I could see that. I wouldn't want people wearing shoes in my place either. Dragging all the dirt and stuff from the outside area into your home where you live, like that's not very cleanly. Saudi Arabia. Well, welcome from Saudi Arabia, Felix. I'm happy you're here. What do you do for a living, Felix? But Katie, if you don't mind sharing, like what are some other like major cultural differences between like here and China? Or like maybe some things that most Westerners wouldn't actually know that's like a cultural difference. Of course, anything that you're allowed to talk about, I don't want to like, I don't know. I'm trying to be careful as well. Like I don't want to get you in trouble. But I am curious to learn a little bit more about like your culture and, you know, how things are done. So if there's anything that you're able to and want to share, I would love to hear it. I do think it'd be cool to visit China. Do you know Saudi Arabia? I mean, I know of the country, yes, but I don't really know much about it. So, I mean, if there's anything you want to share about Saudi Arabia that maybe a Westerner wouldn't know, I'd love to hear it. Too many differences to list. Oh, come on, give me something. Give me like one or two that you don't think a Westerner would know, or something that's not common here, something that might blow my mind, or just anything that's interesting that you'd want to share. We don't have to get into the whole list, but just a couple things. I do love learning about other people and cultures and how things are done in different parts of the world. And same thing with Saudi Arabia. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of differences there too, but I would love to hear, like, you know, some things that a Westerner might not know. I love learning shit. I also, like I said before, I just find it very interesting how different places in the world do things differently. I mean, I know a little bit, but not a lot. And I can always learn more. We can't out hair. We can't out. What do you mean, Felix? I'm not following there, bud. We can't our hair. I'm not sure what you mean. You cut your hair? Or you can't cut your hair? Or I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I could be wrong, so if I am, correct me, but like, isn't it like more of like a respect for your elders type of thing over in China as well? Like, you just have to listen to somebody because they are your elder type of scenario, even if, you know, they might be wrong, but you still have to listen and respect them because they are your elder. Again, I could be completely just botching that whole thing, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. I just find it very intriguing. Because over here, it feels like, yeah, that's interesting. I mean, here, I feel like a lot of that just doesn't apply. And me personally, I have an issue trying to respect people that, you know, want to treat you a certain way, things of that nature. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be talked down upon just because you're my elder, and I'm not going to just let it go. So, like, I don't know. But let me ask you this. If a Westerner was going to come to China, what are some things that I should know? So that way, you know, I don't disrespect somebody. So that way I can have a good time. That way I can maybe fit in or try to fit in. Probably won't, but you know what I mean? Thank you, Sweaty. Well, I mean, that's the best place to be. Because as soon as you think you know it all, you learn nothing and you know nothing. You need to be open to learning and growing. Otherwise, you're just one more step to the motherfucking grave. I know that. You can't show your hair. Why is that? Like, what's the reasoning behind it, if you don't mind me asking? I never heard about that. That's a new one to me. And anybody who tells you they fucking know everything, they're just an egotistical idiot that doesn't know shit. Well, Give me a little bit here, Katie. Something. Maybe something that even if I were to look it up, I probably couldn't find it type shit. Give me one thing. One thing. Because, I mean, the internet can be very not so trustworthy at times. Is it true that when you burp, it's not a bad thing? It actually means that, like, it's a compliment to the person that cooked the food? Is that true? But I do want to hear at least one thing from you that you're allowed to tell me that maybe I couldn't find on the internet, but something that I would need to know as a Westerner coming to a place like China. Just one thing. And Sweaty, are you bald? Don't use hand gestures. That is interesting. That I did not know, and I feel like that I probably wouldn't have been able to find on the internet. But I didn't know that. I get myself in trouble because, as you see, I talk with my hands. So, that's something I'd really have to be more conscious about. That's crazy. Why is that, though? Is it considered rude or disrespectful to use hand gestures? And what about my stomach? Felix? My stomach is like stalking? Bruh, I'm confused. Were you talking about showing your hair is like stalking? I'm so lost here, Felix. But also good for you guys. Clearly you guys have to be multilingual or bilingual at the very least. Being able to understand everything that I'm saying right now and then be able to live where you're living, because I'm sure there's not a lot of English speakers in either one of the places that you guys are at. So, I mean, kudos to you guys for being able to pick up on a second language. I've always wanted to try to study Spanish. Just haven't. That's my fault. Haven't found the time. Also my fault, because I could find the time if I really wanted. But that's cool though. I don't know, Sweaty. Do I smell? Can you smell me through the camera? Should I put my armpit on the camera? What? For real? Are you saying like everyone in general, or like everyone in China also speaks English? That's crazy. And yeah, I've heard English is the hardest language in the world to learn. So, I mean, honestly, kudos to you guys. That's pretty fucking cool. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I did not know that China was actually teaching English at the same time. But I guess it is more of a universal language. Like, there are lots of parts of different countries that people also speak at least some, if not like all English or broken English at the very least, or can communicate with English to some degree. So, I mean, I guess that does make sense. But I never knew that. Man, if you're trying to troll Sweaty, you are doing a terrible job, my friend. I think you need to go to fucking troll school. Ugh. Your name is Sweaty. You're the one that's probably smelly. I mean, come on now. Sweat, smelly, kind of goes hand in hand. I'm listening, Felix. Or is that all you're trying to say is Saudi Arabia? Or do you actually have something to say about Saudi Arabia? That'd be pretty interesting. Or just like good to know in general. I love my mother too. Good for you, man. I'm happy that you have a good relationship with your mother. But I don't see what that has to do with Saudi Arabia. But still, good for you, man. Yeah, I don't know. Depends on what stink we're talking about, my friend. Because you do got to give equal attention to the stink and the pink. So if we're talking about eating booty, then you on the right track. So this might be in. Katie, you're firing shots tonight. Felix, are you inbred? I just gotta ask. I gotta know. We can't have piercings and tattoos. Oh man, fuck that. So, do they not like it when people come to Saudi Arabia and have tattoos and piercings? Or is it just for the people within their culture? Because I'd be fucked. I did not expect you to say that shit, though, Katie. Kind of caught me off guard there. And why? So I'm guessing there is absolutely like no tattoo parlors in fucking Saudi Arabia at all. Or if they are, they're doing it illegally type shit. But that's just crazy to me. Like, why are we gonna control what people do? It is Arabic. Oh, so like the Muslim religion, more or less, like kind of more based on that. Hey, Felix, you have any tattoos? Have you ever traveled outside the Saudi Arabia? Maybe went to another country where you could get some ink and then got some tattoos? What about you, Katie? Do you have tattoos? Now, I might sound stupid with this next statement, but the tattoos, is that just for like the Yakuza in China? Or however, that might be Japan. So that's why I'm saying I might sound like a fucking retard for a second here. Might be a dumbass question, but I have heard before that the tattoos were mainly just for like gangs and stuff. But that might be Japan. I don't know if that's also China or both, or I'm not exactly sure here. Okay. What is it of? And did you get it here in the States or did you get it in China, if you can say? Sorry, I don't know what you're allowed to talk about, what you're not allowed to talk about. So if I'm ever asking stuff or saying stuff that you're not allowed to talk about, just tell me. I can respect that, and I don't want to get you in any trouble. But yeah, I mean, like, what is your small tattoo? And did you get it here, or did you get it in China? I mean, are tattoos legal in China? I thought they were, but I mean, again, I could be wrong. I really don't know. Because I got a lot of them. I mean, this sleeve is almost done. I just have a little bit of space back here that I still have to do. Huh. I mean, that's pretty cool. If I go to China, I'm getting a tattoo as a way to not memorize. Fuck. Commemorate the journey to China. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, Felix, I got that. I was talking to Katie when I was asking the other time about the tattoo that she said she had gotten. Piercings on my stomach. I mean, this is my chest. And they're on my nipples, not my stomach. But I actually did all my own piercings. I've actually done some of my own tattoos, but we don't need to talk about the doing the tattoos myself, because those came out to be quite horrible, actually. I don't know if you can see it, but lost time is never found. I actually did this one. But it came out horrendous, as you can see. No. That's the reason why I haven't gotten any of mine covered up. Is because when I have children and grandchildren, they're going to be fun stories to tell. You should see the ones I did on my thighs. It's pretty bad. But I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. Everything happens for a reason. There's a purpose for everything in this life. I believe I've done everything for a purpose to make me who I am today. Character development, to grow as a person. I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. I'll tell you everything I fucking did in my past. If you visit, it's fine. Huh. Well, at least they're cool people visiting with tattoos and piercings. Because I do think it'd be cool to try to go to almost every other country just to experience different cultures, different ways of living, to be able to see firsthand how things are done. Well, that's also why I like these YouTube lives, is because I get to connect with people from all over the world. Cover it. So I could have them, I just have to have my tattoos covered. Is it like a law? Like something you could be fined or jailed for? Or is it just like frowned upon? So they're gonna look at me like I'm a criminal or some shit. So cover it just to be safe. I mean, that's cool. Good advice. Not something I knew. But I guess if I were to travel to a different country, I'd have to do a little bit of research first. Just to be sure I know what's going on, so I don't get myself into some shit that I cannot get out of. But that is interesting. I thought, you know, the whole thing with tattoos and piercing was pretty much accepted everywhere. There isn't what? I'm not sure what you're referring to when you said there isn't. Need a little bit more context, homie. Fuck. Lost my fucking water for a second. So they look at tattoos as like being dirty if they want to keep it clean? No? Then what's like the whole reasoning behind the like no tattoos and wanting to keep it clean? I can't get over that. I'm surprised that they're not accepted everywhere. Like, tattoos have been around for what, over 100 years? Something like that? I mean, I'm sure people were getting them done even longer. I know a lot of ancient civilizations and stuff, you know, they used it in like ritualistic aspects. Or like to gain the ranks in like a military group with like the Native Americans and stuff like that. Things of that nature. All right, well, tell me something, Felix. Let's hear it. What do you want to tell me, man? I'm an open fucking book, and I like hearing other people's perspectives on everything. So what do you want to tell me? Good for you, homie. You love your parents. That's fucking awesome. You should love and respect your parents. They took care of you and brought you into this world. I mean, I know not everybody has that same story. Some people, I wouldn't respect their parents either. But it's not all cases. How old are you, Felix? And what do you do for work over in Saudi Arabia? Or are you a student that's in school right now? You what? What does I mean? Are you going to say you love me next? I got your first message when you said you loved your dad. I'm glad you love your dad. I don't know. I'm starting to think Katie was right. Are you inbred? It's okay if you are. We're not here to judge. I'm just curious. Because you just be saying some wild shit right now. I mean, I'm glad you love your father. And your mother. But you just keep repeating it. So it makes me wonder. Yeah, I have those too. Well, gauges. I got the little piercing up here. I got them on my nose. Nipples. What's fine? The piercings, the tattoos, you loving your parents. Do you have any siblings? Do you love your siblings? I don't know, man. I feel like you're just like semi trying to troll and then trying to have a real conversation, then go back to semi trolling. And I don't know what you're doing, homie. But for those of you who are just now joining, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button. I do these lives every Monday and Friday, 10 to 12 p.m. And then randomly throughout the week and the weekends. That's why I say hit that bell to be notified every single time I go live. Sometimes it's in the gym. Sometimes it's in the car just running some errands. And sometimes it's just me sitting here chatting with you guys. But I appreciate the support. If anybody can subscribe. Appreciate y'all for being here. I also do run a free Discord group for content creators and supporters of content, other artists, musicians, content creators. It's a free Discord where we all kind of come together, help support each other, and we bring the real community back. What habitually nobody had just said, follow what he said, or she. So yeah. No, yes. What do you? No, yes. What? Like, what are you talking about, Felix? Hey, I appreciate you, habitually nobody. What's your real name, homie? But I appreciate the support, man. Girl, sorry, don't know what it is. But my point being is I appreciate the support. Appreciate you being here. I mean, this is what I do for a living, so, you know, I appreciate you guys helping the channel grow. But yeah, I mean, these lives are pretty much just open book, uncensored conversations to talk about whatever is on your guys' mind, to be able to get to know you guys, and for you guys to get to know me better. The videos and the shorts and stuff, they only do so much. You don't really get to see the person behind the content and the creation. So that's honestly what these lives are really about, is just getting to know each other. So that's why I'm here talking about whatever you want to talk about. Whew. But Felix, you all over. Man, what the fuck? What are you saying yes and no to? You are all over the place, my guy. Got to add a little bit more context to what you're saying, because it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Oh, that felt good. You're killing me, Felix. I have no idea what you on right now. Are you on life right now? Is that your thing of choice, per se? Man, what? Katie, where you at? Where you at, Katie? And habitually nobody. What's your real name? I like to address people by their names if possible, if people are willing to give them to me. But yeah, come on, Felix. Yeah, Sweaty, I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have nothing to prove to you either. If you don't think I'm qualified to give any advice, that's your personal opinion. You're entitled to that. I'm not going to try to change it. I know what's true. The ones who know me know what's true. The ones who want to hear my message know what's true. Whatever you can say whatever you want. Doesn't mean it has any merit. That just means you're a bored motherfucker, jacking off 6 times a day, living in mommy and daddy's basement, trying to troll other people that are out here trying to create and actually do something with their lives. We have to do something 5 times a day. We need your body has to be clean. I don't know if I want to visit Saudi Arabia anymore. You got me a little scared now. I'm gonna fucking... Well, my body's not clean. I got tattoos, so you can't sacrifice me because I'm not clean. So I should be safe. Okay. I mean, I pray too. I pray every night before I go to bed. But that makes me feel a little bit better. You're not trying to sacrifice my ass. Because I didn't know what you were talking about at first. Fucking roast my ass open over an open fire. Excuse me. But Sweaty, why are you even here? Is this like one of your troll accounts and that's what you do, is just you spend time going around trolling people's lives? I mean, I know there's a lot of people that do that. And it seems like that's all you've been trying to do this whole time, but you got to get better at it. If that's what you want to do for your full-time job, and if you want to get out of your mother's and daddy's basement, you're going to have to troll a little bit better than that. Otherwise, it ain't going to work for you. You might need to pick up a different profession, my friend. Yeah, again, I can't change your mind. Not going to try. If that's what you think, all the power to you, my friend. Nothing I can do to change it. What do you mean what, Felix? What are you in school for? I feel like, and you know, in all honesty, I feel like everybody's qualified to give advice. I feel like everybody has a piece of something that they can share with other people about life. So anybody saying otherwise is just ignorant and very egotistical. I will say that. If that's honestly what you believe, you need to figure some shit out, homie. If you think, which I do have a degree, by the way, but that's beside the point. If you think that somebody needs a degree in order to give advice, you just have to be the most ignorant motherfucker to walk this earth. Period. Do you know that a degree is so that way you can work for somebody else who didn't get a degree and started a business anyway? So now you got that degree to be a slave to their business. So a degree would equal just a more opportunity to be another slave. I do have a degree. It is completely worthless. I have a degree in business management. It has taught me nothing. You mean the news stations that are ran by the billionaires who didn't go to school? Who didn't get a degree? Keep telling yourself that, buddy boy. Let the ignorance be shown. Keep going. Well, let's hear what other idiotic views you have. I'm all ears, sweaty. You are a brain-washed sheep. Bah. Bah. See, now this I can have fun with. I hope to God that you are trolling and you don't actually believe this stuff. I really, truly, in this case, I really hope you are trolling and that this is not what you actually believe. I don't want a job. You didn't hear me. I want to be a business owner. I am a business owner. I do have a degree, but it was the biggest waste of time and money I ever fucking had. But do you know what you don't need a degree for? To start a business. To hire people to do your work for you. Did you know you don't need a degree to do that? It's just the facts of the matter, homie. Doesn't matter if you don't like it. Doesn't matter if you can't see it. It's literally the facts. The person who started Amazon, here's a great example for you. Jeff Bezos dropped out of school. Never got a degree. Same with Steve Jobs, the guys who started Apple. He just hired people who got the degrees and who helped make the products and run the business, even though he owned everything. The idiocracy in this fucking online world is crazy, bro. I haven't had to work a 9 to 5 in 2 years. I make my money through social media. And it's only continued to grow over the 2 years. But you also know that people that were starting out running their businesses owned apartments. It all happens in a matter of time. Just keep watching. Keep coming to the lives. Keep watching. I'll prove all of this to you. Maybe then I can change your idiotic opinions. Maybe then I can teach you the real ways of life. So keep coming to my school. Keep watching. Keep learning. Everything I'm saying, I will prove to you and everybody else, because I want to be able to inspire other people to do the same thing. to say, fuck that motherfucker, do their own thing, pursue their own thing, pursue their fucking dreams, achieve their fucking dreams, and help people in the process. I'm not insulting you. I'm telling you my opinion. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. It's no skin off my back, homie. You're the one that wants to come at me like you fucking know everything. And you don't. You haven't said anything truthful this entire time. Yes, if you want to work a 9-to-5, that is good for you. If you want a good paying 9-to-5, you might need a college degree. You might. But I don't want to work for somebody else. I'm not going to be a slave. And no, I said they're idiotic viewpoints. They're idiotic. You're just trying to troll. And now that I'm proving you wrong, you want to get butthurt. You can give the fire, but you can't take the fire. You in the wrong place if you can't take it, homie. This isn't for you. And all I'm trying to say is if you think that everything you said is true, watch me and keep watching me. Keep showing up to these lives and let me show you everything you think you know is incorrect. I'm just calling it how I see it, man. It's nothing personal. I say this about everybody who thinks that way. It's in my shorts. It's in a lot of the content I've created. I'm very vocal about it. I'm very open about it. If you don't like it, leave. It's not hard. You don't have to be here. You don't. If you don't like what I'm saying, it's simple. You just go to the next live. Just like that. I don't know what else you want me to do. If you don't like what I'm saying, leave. I don't know what else to tell you, man. If you want to change your viewpoints and you want to see what I'm saying that's true, then keep watching over the next couple of years. Other than that, I don't know what else to say, but I do believe that that's a very idiotic standpoint. That it's a very sheep-like mindset. It's not an insult. It's what I believe. It's my opinion. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just giving you my opinion. If you don't like it, you are more than welcome to leave. You're not having a respectful discussion. Coming up in here saying that you're sweaty, that you're this, that you're that. Dude, you started with the personal digs. And now you're trying to play this bullshit, like victim mindset, psychology bullshit. Ain't gonna work here, man. I hate to burst your bubble, but it ain't gonna work. You literally started out doing the insults. If you don't like my opinion, then leave. I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't want to hear what I have to say, then do yourself a favor so you don't get any more butt hurt and leave. It's that simple. Like I'm just saying, you have the mindset of a sheep. Change it. Maybe I can be that inspiration to show you that what you're thinking, what you're saying is a very sheep-like, idiotic mindset. Maybe I can't. Maybe you can't take the truth. Maybe you can't take what I'm saying. And again, that's on you to figure out, not on me. You don't listen, do you? I have not worked a 9-to-5 in 2 years. This is what I do for a living. What do you do? Troll people? Nothing productive? I am living proof that social media can be a gateway away from all this shit. Each day, things grow more and more. That is what gives me the authority. I went from working in insurance, doing a regular 9-to-5, to pursuing my passions within social media, within the entertainment space, and with my other brand, Testing Limits. Then I have this one. I didn't know that I was talking about surgery and prescribing medicine. This is what I mean. Idiotic. Stick to the topic at hand, homie. I didn't say nothing about prescription. I didn't say nothing about doing surgery. I don't want nothing to do with any of that stuff. I'm not talking about those subjects. What I'm telling you is there are other ways to make a living, and you don't need a degree. Although I do have one, I don't need it. It's that simple. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. What's up, nickname unauthorized? How you been, my guy? How do you know? Please, Sweaty, inform me about my own life. I'm waiting. Please tell me what I know. You must have like some like mind reading device or some shit like that. Again, idiotic. You are making assumptions that you have no idea about. Nothing. Zero, zip, zilch, nada. Now you're making an ass out of you and me. Because that's what happens when we assume things in life. We make an ass out of each other. I'm living it. End of story. I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. Hey, thank you, nickname. And that's what I've been trying to tell him. If he don't like it, he can fucking skedaddle. It's not that big of a deal to me. I'm not going to be butthurt if he fucking leaves. I don't need sheep in here. Take that sheep mindset somewhere else. Try to tell somebody else what they can and can't do. Tell somebody else what they can and can't talk about. Fuck out of here. You don't know me. So what gives you the right to tell me what I can and can't talk about? Nothing. You have no right. And I'm still going to sit here and talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. End of story. Ain't nothing you can do about it but leave. If you don't want to hear it, hit the road, Jack. It doesn't get much easier than that. But how you been, nickname? Been a while, homie. And what's funny is motherfucker was the one fucking insulting and doing all this shit in the beginning. Then once we got into the more serious topics, he wanted to switch roles and act like he was the victim. I'm the victim. Oh, poor me. Fuck out of here. I ain't got no sympathy for that shit. Yeah, big bitch. Oh, man. The world we live in is fucking crazy. Motherfuckers on the internet want to try to dictate what people can and can't do. While they don't even know who they are themselves. But yet, they seem to know me. I am living proof. Then leave. I don't know what else you want me to say, man. If you can't take it, for one, if you can't take the heat, don't give the heat. It's that simple. Really? Nickname, check out this comment. I'm drunk and looking for a sandwich I love, but in the kitchen, and that would discourage me from getting more alcohol. Wait, I'm so confused, nickname. What do you mean? How is that going to discourage you? But yes, to answer your question, Sweaty, I can talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about it. If you don't like it, leave. It's really, it doesn't get any easier or simpler than that, homie. It really doesn't. You think how you want to think. You do what you want to do. I'm not going to control you. Do what you want to do. Say what you want to say. Live your own life. Be a fucking sheep. I don't care. But for the people that do listen, it can change their lives. It can inspire people to get out there, get out of their comfort zone, and actually do shit. I can speak on anything because everything I'm speaking on, I've actually gone through and done myself, had to learn the hard way. And instead of gatekeeping the advice, I like to help other people and give them the advice. Not everybody's going to fucking take it. Not everybody's going to want to listen to it. But this is my life. And if you don't like it, leave. It's that simple. It doesn't get any easier than that, man. But some people, there's just no like getting through to. And I feel like you're definitely one of those people that there's just like no getting through to. I feel like you have the capabilities of understanding this someday. I just don't think it's from me, and I don't think it's right now. But maybe in the future. Maybe you have some life events that finally get you to start thinking a different way. I don't know. I'm not you. Don't know what you went through. Don't know what you've been through. Don't know what you're going through. And I'm not going to act like I do. But really, I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. If you honestly think that you need a degree to do something with your life, then hey, that's your belief. I'm not going to try to change it, but I'm living proof that's not true. And I also gave you plenty of examples to show you that the people that are running these big billion-dollar corporations dropped out of college, but they hired people with degrees because that's what you need. In order to work for somebody who's running a big company, they're going to want you to have a degree, but you don't need one to start your own shit. I don't know how people cannot see that. I don't understand. Like, this isn't rocket science. No, you don't. But you don't. That's what you're not getting. It's like, I've tried to tell you this a million fucking times. You don't. You don't. You don't. Do you understand? The world doesn't revolve around what you think or what you think you know, man. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. I'm not trying to fucking hurt your feelings. I mean, I know you're clearly butthurt. All you do is bitch and complain about somebody calling you names. Because in my opinion, you're a sheep. You're not going to change it. I'm sorry, but not really sorry at the same damn time. I mean, in a weird way, I do kind of feel bad for you. If I'm going to be completely transparent and honest. The fact that you have the mindset that you have, it's going to really hold you back. It's just lived experience. I don't know what else you want me to say, but you don't need qualifications to be an authority to talk about life, because if you do, then nobody would be able to talk about life. Nobody has the qualifications. Nobody has papers that say, hey, I went through this in life, so I learned this. Do you realize how that doesn't add up? Or am I just speaking to a wall right now? Like, I don't know what else to say. You just keep name calling. Motherfucker, you started that shit. And I'm just being honest with you. You are the definition of the sheep. I already told you that. I already told you that. That's the point of college. To be a slave for another business owner who didn't go to college. How do you not see this? How many times do I have to bring up, for example, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, other content creators who don't have degrees? If what you were saying was true, then the people that I am naming wouldn't be where they're at, because it wouldn't be possible because they didn't go to college. All right, man. All right. Oh, fuck. I'm giving you real world examples and somehow it's a conspiracy. Okay. Okay. I see I cannot change your mind. I see you are very much stuck in that sheep mindset. Doesn't matter what I tell you. You're going to find a way to try to defend your own beliefs. You are not open to accepting that what you think is wrong. Doesn't matter. I could have books upon books. Yes. Yes. We're getting somewhere. I think I'm might be breaking a little bit of a barrier here now. We might be getting somewhere. We might be getting on the same page. I don't know. Are we? Fucking sheep. Bah! What the fuck was that? At this rate, homie, believe what you want to believe. There's not much more I can say upon it. I know it's true. I'm living proof of it. I don't know what else to say. I don't. We're just going in circles here. You're not receptive to jack shit of what I'm saying. You think that you know everything, and you're not interested to even try to learn anything new. You are not interested or open to hearing any of this. So that also begs the question of me to ask, why are you even still in the live? What's your goal here? What are you trying to achieve from this? Then fuck off. I don't know what else to say. You know it all. Great. Keep that mindset. Keep doing what you want to do. I can't help you. I don't know if anybody can. I don't know what else to say, man. Stop getting so goddamn butthurt. All you're trying to do is you start out talking shit, then I start to back everything up, and now you want to cry about personal digs. Cry me a goddamn river. Like, fuck, man. Like, I don't know what else to say. Even before I called you an idiotic sheep, you were still not receptive. It doesn't matter. You were in here trolling. Now the roles are being flipped, and now you want to play victim. Well, now I have no sympathy for people like you. You started this. You started giving the fire. Now you can't take the fire. If you can't take it, don't give it, homie. That's a piece of advice that I hope if anything, that is what you learn from our interaction. If you learn anything, I hope that's what you actually take out of this whole thing. And then maybe someday you realize that I was right. If not, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't change the way you think. Now, I do love these type of discussions because this is something that I do strongly feel on. Oh yeah, right, Sweaty. So again, still playing the victim. Still playing the victim. Rob, are you ashamed? You look like you stink. You look like you like stink. You look smelly, bro. Who did that come from? You, Sweaty. That's how you came into this bitch. So clearly you can't take the heat. Because you're still crying about being the fucking victim. You're playing the victim game. And I have no sympathy for it. Could give two fucks less. And you're trying to tell somebody what they can and cannot say. That's not a debate. You were never debating. No, you were trolling. Now the roles have switched. Now you want to play crybaby victim. I don't give a fuck. You're just trying to justify anything that you said. Oh, poor me. I was just playing games. I was just teasing. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck out of here with the bullshit. You knew what you were doing from the start. Now you're getting it back in return. And now you want to cry and play victim. It doesn't work like that, buddy. It just doesn't work like that. But you are keeping this very entertaining. I will say that. All in all, I hope the one thing that you get out of this is that if you're not willing to take the heat, then don't dish it. So, Hopefully you can learn that tonight. Even when I was giving you examples without any insults, all you kept doing was crying and crying and still crying. Nah, you're more aggressive. No, man, it's just my personality. Have you ever watched my shorts? This is just who I am. I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm not going to change just to make Sweaty happy. Not happening, bud. If you don't like it, leave. It's that simple. I'm just a naturally very energized person, especially on topics that I'm passionate about. I don't know why you're still here. Clearly your trolling didn't work. You're the one that's upset. You're the one that's butthurt. All because somebody told you how they really feel. My point. Bruh, if you can't take it, then fuck off. I don't know what else to say. Man, tonight would be a good night to get the fucking bike out. I'm fucking hearing these motorcycles go and shit, man. It'd be fucking, whoa, you know? But yeah. I don't know what to say, man. I advise you to grow a pair of balls. Especially if you are a man. If we're giving advice. Stop trying to play the victim and just accept the fact that you dished it out, you got it in return, and now you're being a big crybaby about it. Like, I don't know what else to say. I can't help how you feel. That's between you and you to figure the fuck out. Not me. And you haven't seen aggressive, homie. This isn't aggressive. This is just passion. I'm passionate about letting people know that you don't need to have a degree to be a slave. You don't need a degree at all. You can be successful without it. You can speak on subjects because you lived it through life experiences. Go watch some of my videos. I have the same passionate tonalities with those as well. And I'm speaking to nobody but the camera and the people that watch. This is just who I am. If you don't like it, you don't vibe with it, that's cool. There's other people that you might vibe with. Go find them. Other than that, I can't really help you, man. And I'm sorry, but not really. Like, you're the one that started it. You just don't like what you're hearing. And I'm not going to cater to just what you want to hear to make you feel better. I'm sorry, but that is not how this is going to work. I said you look like you smell once, but you called me because you are a sheep. Accept it. Once you accept it, you can fix it. And now we're getting somewhere. You are admitting that you started with the shit. So stop crying. Stop it. No more. You no cry. You bad sheep. Bad sheep no cry. Bad sheep. Sheep have no excuse to cry. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. At least not for me. If it is for you, well, again, you got to figure that out, homie. I cannot help you with that at all. Nothing I can do about it. You're going to act and you're going to take things how you want to take them, how they seem in your mind. I don't know what else I can do for you. Or are you just going to sit here and continue to cry wolf on the fucking chat. Is that what your objective is now? Hopefully you found a new live stream to fucking troll in. Because I can tell you what, my personality, who I am, is probably not going to mesh well with you. And that's okay. There'll be other creators out there. There'll be people that you can mesh with. Probably not going to be me, though. Hey, and that's okay. We don't align. No hard feelings. Just not meant to be. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm not going to censor myself to make other people feel better about themselves. I actually just made a video on that today. Go check that one out. There might be something you can learn from that at least. Like, I'm very open about all of this. So you really did stumble upon the wrong one. You just seem very contraband. What? I don't even know what that means. I've never heard anybody say you just seem very contraband. When there are things that I'm passionate about, you are correct. For one, I'm not going to allow somebody else to come in here and tell me what I can and cannot talk about. Like, who the fuck you think you are? Are you me? And no, I'm not going to back down from something that I'm passionate about. I mean, I was always told I should be a lawyer. So, I mean, to some degree, you're right. I also did very well in philosophy. Had a lot of fun in it, too. You have your argument, then you have your premises to back up your argument. But just because it's an argument doesn't mean it's negative. A lot of people associate the word argument with being negative. And it's not. We as humans naturally disagree on things. We are not going to see eye to eye on everything. That's life. That's just what it is. You can't change that. I'm sorry. You just can't. I'm also not a pushover. I'm not going to try to just make somebody, I'm not going to agree with somebody just to make them feel comfortable. That's not how this works. That's not being authentic. That's not who I am. Is that all you're focused on? I actually backed it up with real results, but all you're focused on is the personal digs. Like, are we still on that? We're still butthurt about that? Because the digs were like 5% of what I said. I backed all the premises up with legitimate facts that you didn't seem to have anything to say about. Seems like you're being very selective right now. You should probably turn off the selective hearing and hear everything. Just a suggestion, though. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I'd highly recommend it if you want to actually get anywhere. Like, fuck, man. Woman, it. Something tells me like you're a fucking. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. All you're focused on is playing the victim mindset. You don't want to have a conversation of any substance. All you're focused on is this thing. This minute little thing over the whole big picture. That explains a lot. Now it all makes sense. It's the victims of society. Poor me. I don't want to listen to any of the facts. I don't want to argue the facts. I just want to talk about the personal digs because my feelings were hurt and I got butt hurt. Does that sum it up? Yeah, it does. I almost was, but decided to go a different route. But that's not really an insult. All you're saying is I'd be a good lawyer. But at least in the courtroom, people aren't going to be upset about personal digs. At least in the courtroom, they'll listen to the whole picture. Not to this little shit. All you're focused on is the poor me. I guarantee you anything that happens in your life, it's always poor me, poor me, poor me. You don't do anything to try to fix yourself. You don't try to do anything to fix it. You need to do the shadow work. And that's not a dig. That's me being truly honest with you. Do the shadow work within yourself to figure out why. Why are you so insulted by the littlest fucking things? And why do you care so much? Why do you even care what I have to say? Why are you still here? Why do you care what I have to say? Why does what I'm saying affect you so much? You don't even know me. So to be honest with you, anything I say should not affect you. I'm a stranger to you. It shouldn't bug you one bit. Like, why are you still here? Clearly, you must find enjoyment with all of this. Clearly, you've been able to love playing the victim your entire life. So when you're here and you get to play the victim, that's what you do because you get off on it. It makes you justified in what you're doing. It makes you feel better and comfortable about yourself. That's all I can really think of now. Figure it out, man. Figure it out. This world's going to eat you alive. If you cannot do the shadow work and dig deeper within yourself to figure out why you are so fucking butthurt right now, this world is going to eat you alive and spit you out. And again, that's coming from my heart. That's true and honest. Not even an insult. It's literally me just trying to give you some advice. If you're going to learn anything from any of this, you need to dig deeper within yourself to figure out why you were so affected by this. There's no reason to be. None. Unless you just like playing victim. Which appears to me that you just like playing victim. I mean, you haven't said I was wrong this whole entire time. But you said I was wrong about everything else, but you won't fight me on this. That says a lot. You fight on every other fucking little topic. But what you don't disagree on is that you like playing victim. And I don't get it. Take control over your life. Do the deeper dive within yourself to figure out who you are. To figure out why you like playing victim. Because that's something that only you can figure out. Nobody's going to be able to help you with that until you're willing to look within yourself and figure out, hey, why do I do this? Why do I like playing the victim? Like, I don't know, man. I don't. I can't help you. I'm not the one. I'm just not. But hopefully this whole shebang can be a learning experience for you. If you get nothing else out of this, I hope you're able to learn from this. To really sit down with yourself and do the shadow work. Also to look into some of the stuff that you were saying way earlier. About college, about having to do it, about credentials. Do some research. Don't listen to it just from me. Do a deeper dive. Figure it the fuck out on your own. I did the research. I figured it the fuck out. I can't do that for you. Because maybe then you'll look back at this whole thing. Damn, that motherfucker was right. It is what it is. What's up, Morsi? How the fuck you doing? Oh. You having a great fucking night? It's been crazy this last fucking 30 minutes over here. But I'm glad you're doing good. Are you a sheep, Morsi? And I don't mean in the actual animal. I just mean as in the sense of how do I word this? I don't know. For example, go through and look at some of these chats with Sweaty over here. Do you believe that you have to go to college in order to get a good degree or a good job or to start a business? Do you believe you have to have qualifications to start your own business, to do social media, to entertain? I mean, that's your perspective. That's your opinion. If that's what you think, I'm not going to try to change it. Thank you, Morse. I think Sweaty could learn some things from you. Because apparently, because I said some of these things, I'm a holier-than-thou attitude. No, Morsi, I agree with you. That's what I've been trying to say for the past 30-some minutes to this guy, but they just keep thinking that they're the victim. And they keep crying about it. Telling me that I can't speak about these things. I don't know. I just wanted to get somebody a new perspective, a new opinion, so that way Sweaty didn't have to hear it just from me. Great example. Sweaty, you reading these comments? That way it's not just coming from me. This motherfucker wanted to argue with me for the past 40 minutes. And then says I'm holier than thou because I don't have any credentials. Yeah, to regulate the sheep. Like you, Sweaty. Fuck yeah, Morsi. That's what's up, man. That's awesome. Not the disabled part, but the rest of it. You know what I mean? Happy for you. Do you enjoy doing that, Morsi? Did you know that disabled people can still get jobs and go to college and also start their own business without going to college? Come on, Sweaty. What the fuck does that have to do with the price of eggs? Man, I feel like I'm throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks talking to you, Sweaty. We all know that shit ain't gonna stick. It's just gonna slide down the wall. Just like all the words that I'm fucking trying to tell you. Yeah, Morse, but do you enjoy doing the t-shirts and stuff like that too? And like what type of t-shirts? You're not listening. You're still playing victim. And if you don't like it, leave. Fuck. You're killing me. It's like when I speak, it goes in one ear and out the other. It doesn't register up here. But just so you know, I've never met Morsi before. They're a complete stranger, and they're on the same fucking page as me. So stop being a sheep, Sweaty. That's all right I'm hearing right now every time I see you type is bah! Bah! Damn, really? That's what's up. If you weren't, you would not have argued with me like you did, trying to rightfully defend the whole college thing and blah, blah, the whole fucking 9 yards. And you wouldn't be getting upset when somebody's trying to tell you otherwise. You're just mad because you lost control over the situation. But what does your friend do in the military? Fuck yeah, Morrissey. I'm glad you fucking found something that you love, man. That's fucking awesome. And you didn't have to go to college to do it. Oh, you haven't seen me lose control. Trust me. Trust me. If you want something to refer to, okay, victim. We get it. Sweaty is the victim. We get it. You don't have to keep repeating yourself. But let me point one thing out. You started with the personal digs. If you're not a sheep, then it shouldn't offend you. Am I right? You said you're not a sheep, so they shouldn't be personal digs. Because according to you, you're not a sheep, so you shouldn't be taking it insultingly. This isn't rocket science, Sweaty. But at this rate, if you're just going to keep going playing the victim, I'm just going to kick you out of here. Because I don't want to surround myself with people who want to play this poor me attitude all the time, who want to throw shit at a wall, but can't take it when somebody throws shit back. I'm just not going to continue to deal with it. So if you want to stop playing the victim, you're welcome. If you want to keep playing the victim, I'm just going to kick you, or you can leave. It's that simple. You literally came in here with the holier than thou attitude trying to tell me what I can and cannot do in my own channel, on my own live. And then you want to fucking play that damn, I got it, it's coming. It's coming. Projection. You want to project your own insecurities onto me and try to make me to be out the one. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing these games. I don't come here for this. Damn. You know, that would be actually pretty fucking interesting. To be able to work on stuff like that. I mean, I'd be afraid I'm going to blow myself up or something, but it'd still be fun. But it'd also be kind of scary. It's like, damn, like if I screw something up, like we could all be going to Kingdom Come real quick. Oh. What kind of t-shirts do you make? So, no, it's not right for them to make fun of you that you're disabled. But the fact that you do not let it get to you is fucking amazing, my friend. I love that for you. I love that you're not going to allow other people to dictate how you feel. Good for you, dude. That's fucking awesome. And I do believe Sweaty could learn something or two from you. You were the perfect you came at the perfect time, Morse. And I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. Am I saying it right? Is it Morse? Or Morise? Man, I wish I was on a beach right now, but thank you. I mean, it's a beautiful night out here, but unfortunately, I'm not on a beach. It would be nice, though. But yeah, Morse, if this is your, first time being here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for me. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified every single time we go live. Mondays through Fridays. It's fucking 10 to 12 p.m. Usually. I've been actually running over almost an hour now, later than I usually do. And then I do random ones throughout the week as well. Then I also have a free Discord group for content creators and supporters of content where we all come together as a community and help each other grow. Oh. Do you think being a scrawny nerd should sell a gym pro? No, you probably wouldn't take their advice. It's called being qualified. To each their own. But the type of body I build, I'm pretty qualified. 7% body fat, 155 pounds, can bench up to 185 pounds. I'm only 150, 153 pounds. Pretty qualified. I get comments all the time about how good my fucking body is, how I'm ripped. I have a lot of people that buy the program and have had good results. So, not sure what your point is there, but I do pretty well. Well, that's a horrible example. And that's so you proved my point for me. You literally proved my point for me. Life. The life things that I went through is what qualifies anybody. If you've gone through something, you should be able to speak about the things that you've learned from those experiences. Like I said 45 minutes ago, and then you just fucking agreed with me without even fucking realizing it. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Fucking killing me over here. So you've been agreeing with me the whole time. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. It's not rocket science, homie. I promise you it's not rocket science. And you have no idea what I've been through. So you have no idea what I'm qualified to speak upon. I speak upon my life experiences. The things that I went through, the things that shaped me. That is why I can talk about them, is because I lived through them, I experienced them, and I try to share those experiences with other people so they don't have to learn the hard way. It's not rocket science, homie. Thank you, Morse. Fucking Sweaty wants to argue about the stuff and then play the victim when I try to call him out on stuff. It's so fucking annoying. That's why, Sweaty, if we're going to keep going on there, I'm literally this close to just removing you at this point. You're not being productive. And we literally argued for 45 minutes over nothing because you just, by those two statements, agreed upon everything I said. You're killing me. Man, I'm surprised I didn't grow any gray hairs while... Wait, did I? Did I get any gray hairs during this conversation? But I'm right there with you, Morse. Sweaty appears to think that I need to go to college, that my life experiences don't matter, but I need to go to college to have the proper certifications and qualifications to be able to speak on certain subjects. Yeah, I mean, you can find that in the chat, to be honest with you. That's why I'm saying motherfucker driving me crazy. I'm just passionate. Fuck yeah, Morse. What's up? Hey, I appreciate you, man. And I'm literally just trying to give the same advice that has worked for me in my life experiences to other people. The whole purpose of these lives is to connect with my audience, for me to get to know you and for you to get to know me. That's why I'm doing these. Then we have some people that just like to assume. Well, thank you, Morse. I am a nice guy. I'm just passionate about what I believe in. And I'm a very, energized motherfucker. I speak with my hands. I speak with my body. I speak when I speak. Especially on things I'm passionate about. And I just have certain definitions of what I would consider a sheep. And some people don't like that. And they assume that I'm an egotistical, holier-than-thou motherfucker. I'm not. And I'm sure you have a lot of advice that you could give other people, too. Hard times help us develop our character. And with that, we can share the knowledge that we learned with other people. So those hard times are not for nothing. But I've been there too, man. My life has not been easy peasy either. But we just keep pushing. We keep learning. We keep growing. We keep getting through it. That's what life's all about. The good and the bad. The ugly and the good looking. Doesn't matter. We're all in this together. Some people just think they have it all figured out already. I don't have it all figured out. I'm only speaking upon the things that I've been through. And some of it is just my opinion. Some people can relate, some people don't. And that's okay. I just can't stand when a motherfucker wants to play, throwing the insults out there, doing the trolling, this, that, and the other, and then somebody comes back with fire. Now they want to play victim. Oh, poor me. Let me cry about it. Bitch. What the fuck you crying about? I don't know. I've always been a passionate motherfucker, especially about certain topics. Like how the college system is, how the job system is. The fact that we don't need a college degree in order to do great things in life, to be successful. You don't. Like I was telling Sweaty earlier, Elon Musk, fucking Jeff Bezos, fucking... I might be wrong on this one, but I think even Bill Gates and fucking Mark Zuckerberg, none of them actually finished school. But look what they're doing with their lives. Now, I'm not saying that they're the best people. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that they proved my point that you don't need a college degree to be successful. It's about what you know, and it's even more about who you know. Networking is key. Some people don't like to hear that. For some people, it's just conspiracies. But what can I do? I can't change their mind. People are going to believe what they want to believe. They're going to believe the narrative that fits best and makes them the most comfortable. And some people, they'll listen to other narratives. They'll learn from other narratives. They might even change their lives from other narratives. Then you have other people that are just stuck in their ways, stuck in their beliefs. They don't hear it or see it any other way, no matter what you say, how you say it, what facts you have to back it up. Doesn't matter. And that's how it feels with fucking Sweaty over here. I don't know if anybody's actually gone through and looked at the previous chats, but it's mind-blowing. But yeah, man. I hope you're able to share a lot of your life experiences. I feel like we have those hard times to share with other people. I agree, Morse. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. But in the process of doing that, I was told I need qualifications to speak on things. And money should never be the goal. Money is a tool. That is it. It's a tool for you to reach your goal. If all you're worried about and all you care about is money, you're not a very good person.
if you're using money the proper way to chase your dreams, to achieve your dreams, to help other people, to help your community, to help your family, your friends, that's what we should be doing. All of us. And I hate to say it, but you don't have to be a 9-to-5 slave to do it. And yes, I know that might sound drastic, but these companies could be paying people a fuck ton more money. All right, Sweaty. It was nice talking with you. I am not going to go over the same conversation again with you. I don't think everybody that's going to rewatch these lives wants to hear me repeat myself. I don't feel like repeating myself, so I'm just going to block you now. You know the answer to that. I don't know what else to tell you. We've already talked about this. So you have a wonderful fucking night, and I hope that someday soon you learn to stop being a goddamn idiotic sheep. See you, Sweaty. I am so sick of this dude. Man, I wish I could actually kick a motherfucker. They used to let me do that on these lives, but it's not letting me no more. Motherfucker just wants to keep talking about the same shit. Fuck it, he's hidden. Might still be watching, but he can't comment. And if he can, the comments are hidden. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do. Good enough for me. I ain't got to keep repeating myself. Because I feel like that's all I'm doing right now. I want people in here who want to learn, who want to expand their minds, not want to argue about the same thing over and over and over. Like, I ain't got time for that shit. I'm not here to keep arguing with people. Oh, fuck. He just don't get it. You can play games on here? That's interesting. Nah. I think that's all I can do, is just hide him from the channel. I thought you used to be able to kick people, but I guess not anymore. But either way, we ain't got to keep talking about that. Kind of just a waste of time. I mean, honestly, on like a real note here, what more can you say to people who don't want to hear it? What more can you do? You can't force somebody to believe something that they're so set in their ways in believing. So there's really no point of like trying to spend the time to repeat yourself over and over and over again. It just doesn't work. I want people here who want to learn. That's really the goal about this, is to connect with other people, to help people in life. For you guys to get to know me, so you can see who's actually creating the content and get to connect with me as a person. Not sit here and argue over dumb shit, going over in circles over and over and over and over. It's like, fuck, man. We talking about the same shit over and over. So anyway, Morsay, where are you from? Are you from here in the United States, or where are you joining us from? Oh, man. It's been a wild night, people. So where's everybody from? How's everybody doing on this fucking fantastic Saturday morning now? It's not Friday night no more. Oh, hold on. Why are we so quiet? What is up, everybody? Why are we being so quiet now? But long story short, Morse, I do agree with you. It's not about the money. Whew, I'm getting tired, man. Why are we so silent up in this motherfucker? Well, I thought my mic was off for a second, but it is not. What you doing, dog? Got the puppy out here with me. Motherfucker loves butt scratches. That's what's up. I'm from Ohio, too. Toledo, Ohio, to be exact. Well, what part of Ohio are you from, if you don't mind me asking? So we in the same time zone, about 1 a.m. Is it lagging for you too, Morse? I'm gonna check my other phone to see if it's lagging on mine as well. Doesn't seem like it's lagging too much. Me and from Ohio, like you. I like your hair. So are you also from the Toledo area then, Moise? But I appreciate it, man. It's been a long time. I've really been wanting to grow my hair out. But I mean, on my end, it doesn't seem like it's lagging too much. I mean, like a little bit, because I haven't pulled it. There we go. Cleanse. It's literally an uncensored conversation. I'm just here to get to know you guys, for you guys to get to know me, to get to know the guy behind the content creation. There's really no set topic. I'm really just here to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, for real. But to be honest with you guys, nearly from Columbus. Okay, that's not far then. You about 2 hours away, if that. But I'm doing pretty good, Cleanse. Just getting tired. And to be honest with you, usually I only do these lives for about 2 hours. We're going on 3. So for you guys just joining, I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Show this live some love. I will be live tomorrow with my homie Shane. Probably around like 5 o'clock Eastern time. Excuse me. So you can join us again tomorrow. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when we do go live. I will try to make an announcement of the actual time when I figure it out. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much going to wrap it up for tonight. But I'll answer that question real quick, Morse. I used to. Not really as much anymore. I had another content creator who did like Fortnite streaming. When she played, I would get on with them and play Fortnite. But they haven't been playing for a while because it's summertime now. So haven't really been playing. But yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it for me for the night, guys. It's time to relax, smoke a little bit, get some sleep. Well, I have two different accounts. I have a entertainment page, which is like skits, pranks, social experiments. It's called testinglimits.com. It's tagged in all of my videos. So that's actually the account that I'm watching myself on. Never. You definitely should, especially if you're a content creator yourself, Morse. But, yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys all for being here. Love you, motherfuckers. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when we go live tomorrow. Mondays and Fridays, 10 to 12 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be live all the time. And then periodically during the week, I will also do random lives as well. So if you hit that fucking bell, you'll be notified when I do hit the random lives. A lot of times it's like me doing errands or in the gym. Sometimes there's more like structured ones that are more like a show. But yeah. I also have a free Discord for content creators and supporters of content where we all come together and, you know, try to help each other grow. You can find that link in the bio here. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for me for tonight. Really do appreciate you guys for being here. Seen a lot of new faces. Morse, Cleanse. I don't think I've seen you guys before, so it's cool to meet you guys. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, hope you guys have a great fucking night. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next live tomorrow with my homie Shane. Have a good night. I'll see you guys soon. Love you.